Hi, third grade. Today we are going to be reading our passage in our science text. If you have downloaded the PDF, go ahead and go to page number 250. And I'm going to go ahead and read the entire text to you. You can pause the video after you read the pages assigned for each day, or you can listen to it all at once. Get to the bottom of it. Plants come in many shapes and sizes. Did you know that an important part of most plants is hidden underground? Active reading. As you read these pages, circle lesson vocabulary words when they are defined. Plants are made up of different parts. Each part has a function that helps the plant grow and survive. The part of the carrot plant that we eat is its roots. Roots hold plants in the ground. Roots also take in or absorb water and nutrients from the soil. Nutrients are materials that our living things, such as plants, need to grow. Some roots are long and can reach water deep under the ground, and some roots have many small, hairy branches that spread out under the soil to get water from a large area. Water and nutrients move from the roots to the other parts of the plant. So a carrot is the type of root that we actually eat, and then the pansy and the grass are kind of the long, soft, hairy branch roots that the text talks to us about. Page 252. Reach for the sky. What happens to water and nutrients after they enter the roots? How do they get to the rest of the plant? Active reading. As you read this page, underline the details that tell about the functions of the stem. Water nutrients move from the roots to the stem. The stem is the part of the plant that helps the plant stand tall and strong. It holds up the part of the plant that is above ground. A stem also carries water and nutrients from the roots to the other parts of the plant. The woody stems of most trees are big and thick. The stems of flowers are often soft and thin. Some plants have one main stem, but others have many. So it's showing you the picture of the oak tree, and it's showing you how there are many stems, and oak trees actually branch out really far. I have a couple in my yard, and we will find roots that are sticking up from it in very odd places. There's roots that reach all the way over actually into our neighbor's yard. So, and then go ahead and fill in the graph on page number 253 where it says type of plant, and you're going to be using the centimeters on that. Plant food. Extremely important for plants, especially in this type of tropical weather and climate that we live in. Water and nutrients keep a plant healthy, but a plant still needs food to survive. Luckily, a plant doesn't need to go anywhere to get its food. Active reading. As you read these pages, draw one line under a cause and draw two lines under an effect. Unlike animals, most plants can make their own food. This important process takes place in the leaves. Leaves use water, air, and light energy from the sun to make food. The food is then transported from the leaves through the plant stems to other parts of the plant. Plants use most of this food energy to live and grow. The rest of the food is stored. So the caption on your picture says, leaves use water, air, and sunlight to make food, and food made in the leaves is transported to the rest of the plant. And this is a process called photosynthesis. If you watch the Day 3 or Day 4, I believe, is where we talk about this. Page 255. Leaves are many different sizes and shapes. Look at the picture of the sunflower plant. Its leaves are big and wide. Big, wide leaves can catch more sunlight. This helps the plant make food. Show the flow. Draw a plant growing in soil. Draw different colored arrows to show how water, nutrients, and food move in different directions through the plant. Page 256. The life cycle. The tallest tree in the world was once small enough to fit in your hand. Like you, plants start out small and grow big. Active reading. This is really important, so pay attention. As you read this page, write the numbers next to the appropriate sentences to show the order of steps in the reproduction of an apple tree. So you're going to be using numbers 1 through 5 to order the steps of this page. The blossoms on apple trees and other plants are called flowers. A flower is the plant part that helps some plants reproduce. When living things reproduce, they make new living things like themselves. First, flowers grow into fruit. After the fruit ripens, it falls to the ground. The fruit contains seeds. A seed has a small plant inside of it. A seed also has food for the small plant. Then sunlight, soil, water, and air help the seed sprout into seedlings and grow. The seedlings grow into adult plants. The life cycle continues as the adult plants produce more flowers and seeds. So it's got a picture of an apple tree on here, and the white flowers are actually blossoms where the fruit will grow. And then, so those blossoms will then turn into apples. And then if you open up an apple, as most of you have before, you'll see the apple seeds. And then if you plant those, they will turn into a seedling and eventually grow into another apple tree. So that's something that you can spend this time at home trying out. Definitely take a piece of fruit and find the seeds in the middle of the fruit and put it in a wet paper towel, put it in a plastic bag, and put it in the sunlight and take pictures and send it to me so you can see what happens. Go ahead, cone seeds. I do want to read this. Not all plants have flowers. Some have cones. Like a flower, a cone is used in reproduction, but cones do not turn into a fruit. A cone opens up to release its seeds. So pine trees are famous for the cones, and we'll see them a lot of times at Christmas. And if I can find a couple of pine cones in my yard over the next day or so, I will definitely be taking some pictures and sending it to you guys. Hope you enjoyed listening to me read. I miss you guys, and we'll see you soon.